Hey there, Sai here in front of you to share with you nine, no, sorry, 8 things to make your life better. Okay, so I was just thinking about today what I was going to say to you, and I'm very tired. I wasn't even sure if I should make a video, but I've gotten in this habit of making these videos, and I'm still I'm almost compelled to do it. And I thought about, well, am I doing this just because I'm compelled? And I realized, no, I really want to do it. But what I did first is I kind of relaxed and stepped away and did a couple of other things, for example, like some yoga. And then I was re-inspired. And I was also inspired to do other things after the yoga, even though I was tired. Um, now, so I'm going to name 8 things that can help you on a regular basis. Some of them are things to do, and some of them are things not to do that I did in the last couple of days that I learned from. And on that note, I also want to just say that, well, let's just go ahead and start. And I think this is going to come out with what I wanted to share with you. So, here we go. What's helped me today and yesterday? Okay, first of all, it helped me to express from my heart something I was a little afraid to express, but that was inspiring. And it felt so good every time, it almost made me cry again every time I thought about it. And feel like I was breaking down, but breaking down in a good way. So yesterday, I expressed in a video a tribute to my uncles and aunts who really mean a lot to me. And it was one of the most amazing expressions that I've ever had in my life. I almost completely broke down expressing it, but after having expressed it, even when I was uploading the video and hearing myself over again, I almost broke down every single time that I heard any part of it because it was so emotional, such an emotional expression and something that was so deep inside of me. And it was just a great experience to have expressed that, and I did get a very positive response from it, and I wasn't necessarily expecting that. And I was even a little fearful about expressing it. Um, but we'll get back to that if we need to. What I really wanted to say about that one is number one is to um, express from your heart something that you want to express, even if you're afraid. Okay. So the next thing, it helped me to do some of the things that I needed to do, even when I wanted to do something fun. And that's today. There were things that I needed to do, and I wanted to have fun like I normally do. But I knew that it was important for me to do those things, so I did them, and now I'm able to relax a little bit and have a little fun making a video for you and coming up with fun things to say. So that is number 2. Number 3, it helped me to break things up and do things that I liked in the middle of responsible things. Yes, this is a very good one. So when you're pushing through things without stopping, sometimes your life just feels like, even if you think what you're doing is an okay thing to be doing, it's just all about work. So you have to make yourself stop to do those things, even if you're on a roll, because what you'll find is that you're perpetuating this kind of habit of just like going and going and going and going so that you can be done, so that you could go and do something fun. What I want to say is something I heard Ralph Smart say before too, is that the process is what you want to enjoy. And in order to enjoy that process, you need to break it up sometimes and do something fun in the middle, or just something different that kind of relaxes you and makes you feel good. And for example, like doing yoga, like I did earlier. Also listening to some music that you like. And it helped me to watch a couple of videos from people that I like. Um, and without feeling the need to just keep watching more and more videos. Just watched a couple, and it was good, and I was ready to go back to do other things that I needed to do. Um, Number 4, it helped me to do the thing I was afraid of without too much thought, and then it turned out to be completely simple. Okay, so It's just about when you're afraid of doing something, or when you feel dread about something, or like it's going to be hard, um, it's probably best to just go do it and not think about it at all, especially if it involves other people, because this one involved me doing some things that were new for me, which brings up a little bit of stress, and then also interacting with people on a level that I'm not used to interacting with them on. And I was a little afraid about it, but I knew it wasn't even a big deal. But what I did, to help myself, is I wrote down the things about what I had to do that I was scared to do, so I would have all of my bases covered. So basically, had to have some things prepared. So I made some notes just to see if I had them all prepared. Once I was prepared, instead of waiting anymore and thinking about it and putting it off any longer, I just went and did it. And it was so simple and so easy. It was like a nothing thing to do. So that is a good lesson. Now, I think I'm on number 5. And this is what didn't help me. But of the 8 things, this is what you can do the opposite of. So it didn't help me to try to have fun when I was so tired and I needed sleep. So last night, after I finished working at a banquet, I so much just wanted to relax and have fun that I stayed up till about 3 in the morning, and I was falling asleep even when I was reading, trying to do my part of my 21 days of reading, and I couldn't even get through the 15 minutes that I had made for myself to do the reading because I was so tired. And I was even falling asleep when I was watching some videos. And so the bottom line is that to help yourself, instead of doing the things that you want to do, don't do something just so that you can have fun when your body and your mind are telling you that you really need something else, like sleep. Um, so, moving on to number 6. Drink lots of water, because yesterday I didn't drink enough water and it hurt so bad. I'm still feeling it. My lips are dry still, and I just don't feel as good in general because I, from the whole day almost, was without water. And I know better than that. I never do this, but I was in a different kind of a work situation and I wasn't prepared. So being prepared is part of having that covered. Um, and it did not help me to get enough sleep. So number 7 is make sure that you get enough sleep, because sleep is going to improve your attitude a lot. And I'm sure you know the feeling. Sometimes it's an emotional feeling, but when you oversleep or you sleep in and you wake up and you might feel a little bit of high emotion, maybe even an emotion of like having slept too long. But on the other hand, you notice that your body feels good and it feels like it got the rest that it needed and it's recovered. And then for the whole day, you actually feel better after you get over your initial concern that you slept in or something like that. Maybe you feel something like that. Maybe you feel something different. So that's number 7, get enough sleep. And number 8, get enough food. Because yesterday, I went through the whole day, had very little to eat, and I was also unprepared in that aspect. And also, I really wasn't given any chances to have any significant breaks where I could eat. But the smart thing I could have done is brought a lot of easy to eat carbohydrates, even if it were just bananas, for example, or some pre-made smoothie. So it's easy, I think, sometimes to compromise what it is that is important to you to do something fun, which leads back to don't try to have fun when you have things that you need to take care of or when you need some sleep. Because the night before I could have prepared a little bit for my day, but I thought other things were more important, and I suffered as a result. So, those are 8 things that you can do to make your life better. And yeah, it's me, Sai. Remember me? Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.